Let me adjust this. Ooh, I got it right in the first try. That's nice. There we go. Let's see if that works. Might work. Might work. Kind of works, I guess. Kind of works. We'll go with that for now. You guys can watch the live stream. There we go. There you go. Why can't I reorient this phone here? Oh, there we go, there we go. Phone reoriented.
As a woman.
I will say it's probably going to be a challenge to ride up these steps. Not steps, but this garage here. There will be a little bit of a challenge. Not too bad though. The incline is pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. I would even go as far to say it's just a little bit of fun as well. Just because of how smooth it is. I almost don't effort. I think it's going to be tricky, but we're going to find a way to make it work. As in the video. There we go. Right here. Little backstory on this bike. Rack here. Only used it about once with wifey. Last time going to Central Park. First step, I take off the hitch mount. The hinge, the cap here. Right? Bada bing, bada boom. Comes off pretty easily. Throw that in. Next, we're going to install the... How do I do this? Take this off. Take this out. Boom, that snapped in. Now let's put you guys on the rack here. This is probably also a great way to block your license plate. Don't tell your friends I said that. Wants to see the final product. This is the final product right here. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Got a bike rack on the tow hitch right here. This is my gravel bike. Felt gravel bike. Best bike I ever used. Hi, Scott Grant. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, Lori, you forgot to say that, by the way. I'm not gonna be needing these gloves, man. What do you hear? What do you say? Let's leave. How about that? Let's leave. I like how the car alarm is sounding, right? Well, let me make sure that thing is secure. Yeah, it's pretty damn secure. got the parking. Now let's head to the first stop, shall we? Let's do Waze. What's Adam riding? A felt gravel bike. Felt gravel bike. Put my wallet in a place that's better. I'm gonna need it now anyway. Where am I? I know where I am. It's weird. You know, anyone knows how to disable the parking sensor? Because it thinks like something's in my way when in fact it's just a bike rack, you know? So, here's the thing. I always wanted to ride in Central Park. Never got to do it yet. Okay, correction. I rode Central Park many a times, but I haven't rode it in the last few years. Right? So today, I'll be doing that, and it's a family in town, so, you know, I'll be picking him up, and that's where we're headed. And that's why you've seen some, you know, some touristy videos this week. Parking attendant girl did not even buy. Let's see. All right, folks, hitting the road soon. As you all know, did the if you want some updates about last night, not really an update, more of like what the hell I did last night. Police involved shooting, which got definitely a total sweep, which means got pretty much all the stations: channel 1, channel 2, channel 4, channel 5, channel 7, channel 12. I don't think Pix 11 used them. I gotta check, or someone tell me. Anyway, I enjoyed the super short tour because I think I pretty much left the house around 10:30. That's when I heard, oh, 3 people shot. Then, you know, a friend of mine tells me, oh, I think it's a police involved shooting. Then they say it's 4 people shot, and then it's a police involved shooting. NYPD puts on the Twitter saying, oh, avoid the area due to police involved shooting. And I'm like, okay, great. We got a job. I run over there as fast as I can. Right? Grab some quick video from 4 different angles. Even got parking costs what? $30. That's what parking is in the city. Welcome to New York, right? Anyway, what was I talking about? Got some quick shots, 4 different angles, even obtained security. That's not security. Cell phone video of CPR being performed on the victim, the perp, I believe, that cops shot. In addition to that, you know, went back to the car for about maybe an hour or so, feed video. Came back out to the scene, and I had about a 5-minute notice about the press conference being held that night. 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Got that presser. I was, as I said, it's lonely at the top. I was the only one to video. I think my competitor did not, right? So, and even the other competitor who show up, Mr. Stepping on My Toes guy, he, I I don't see him at press conference anymore these days. I think his mentality is, why am I gonna bother if no one's gonna buy it if Loud Labs is already there? I think that has grown into his mentality, right? And did you ask if we sold it to the news, etc., etc.? So if you look on social media, if you follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc., we posted about 5 or so, maybe 6 videos of that. I'm curious. But yeah, long story short, a gunman shot 3 people, right? At the liquor store. You can see the liquor store glass shattered. 83 Precinct Anti-Crime Unit, otherwise these days known as the Public Safety Unit, arrive. People say, oh, a gunman ran around the corner. Anti-Crime Unit gives chase to that gunman, tells him, drop the weapon! What does the perp do? Like, if you're a perp, you just shot 3 guys. You want to continue to live. What do you do? Option 1. Drop the gun and allow cops to arrest you. You go to jail and you get to live the rest of your life alive, most likely. Option 2. Raise your weapon at the 3 cops pointing their Glocks at you. What do you think is gonna happen? Apparently this perp chose to raise his weapon, option number 2, where police then discharged their pistols at him in defense. And they took him out. Then they tried and save his life doing CPR on him. Right? And we had video of that. Suicide. I don't know if it's suicide by cop, because, you know, if you think about it, he first shot 3 guys. Why would a gunman shoot 3 guys? With some kind of gang thing, whatever. Hey, yo, this is my corner, yo. I told you stop dealing on my corner. Who knows, right? That he needed to shoot those 3 guys. So anyway, cops were fine. Cops did not get shot. Perp is dead. And those 3 people that he shot, all stable condition from what I heard. And those 3 guys that he shot, 3 other guns were recovered. So these were all gunmen, technically. Right? Surprised there wasn't more of a shootout. Pretty crazy. Good to go. Nice day out. I only wish I could give you guys a better view. Now, actually, what we might do, just for you guys to get a better view, actually, you guys tell me. Do you guys recall when the last time I rode the bike, I had the phone upright? You guys remember that? Actually, just have the phone upright. We'll start a new stream, you know, because I would prefer the phone to be upright, honestly. I would prefer the phone to be the phone mount is set up. So apologies in advance, but you know, eventually I'll get something better. Until that day comes, this is how I'm gonna do it, I guess. You know. But nice to be out in the daytime. Probably will have to eat at some point. Anything but those hot dogs in Central Park. I don't know.
Estimated time in traffic, 15 minutes.
I don't think I want to eat that. But I know there's probably going to be all kinds of other food options. Food trucks or restaurants or whatever, you know, something quick, you know. Yeah, traffic. What do you expect on a Friday? Friday, is it Friday? It's Friday today, right? Friday evening. Friday evening rush hour. Hey Siri. What time is it going to rain today?
It doesn't look like it's going to rain today.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You guys saw that story about that Ford Explorer with illegal lights and sirens, how he crashed into a police car. He told cops, oh, I was just going to get food. 29-year-old driver had a history of multiple accidents. Right? You know what this kid sounds like to me? Ford Fiesta S3, blah, blah, blah. 27-year-old kidnapped a 22-year-old boy. I've only bet that's his own child, and you know they're doing some custody warfare dispute thing. That would be my guess. Normal New York City traffic. Well, it's before the tunnel. This is the faster way to get to the city. What else do you want me to say? Anyway, you guys saw that video, right? That was pretty crazy. Yeah, hey, yeah, Thug Life. Please tell us a little bit about your Thug Life. Thug Life. Anyway, if I were to profile this individual, right? You think about it. And I saw the victim, right? He was wearing a white shirt black pants, and I believe dress shoes. 29-year-old male in a Jewish, I believe it's a Jewish neighborhood, right? Was Kensington, was it? Kensington. I feel like Kensington is near Borough Park, right? So he has no license plates. He has lights and sirens. Okay. I'm willing to bet that he thought he can get away by passing off as a member of Hatzolah, not necessarily police, because you will see in Jewish neighborhoods a lot of unmarked cars with lights and sirens. Now, any smart cop, and I'm not saying 100% of cops, or definitely not 100%, not definitely most of the public may not be aware that just because they're Hatzolah doesn't mean they can automatically have lights and sirens, right? Me speaking as an EMT, we're made fully aware of this. Your vehicle has to have an orange stick on the windshield, right? Issued by the health department, designating your vehicle as an EASV, emergency ambulance service vehicle. In addition to that, your vehicle may or may not have EMT or paramedic license plates, right? Very important. And even if you have all that, I know highway cops that will stop those vehicles and contact their dispatcher and ask the dispatcher, is your Hatzolah vehicle they're responding to emergency right now? And if they say no, guess what? Hey, that's a ticket for her, and they could get ticketed if they're not actually responding to. So if that guy was somebody who thought that maybe he can pass off as Hatzolah or whatever, just having, I got lights and sirens on my vehicle, right? This guy was so suspect, he did not even have license plates on his car. You guys saw the video. He didn't even have license plates, this guy, right? So super suspect. And if I were to profile this guy even further, it just sounds like some spoiled ass rich kid with too much money on his hands. That Ford Explorer looked new too. Oh, suspended license? I'm still gonna buy a new Ford Explorer. Maybe not even get plates on it. Put lights and sirens on it because I can, and drive around with lights and sirens for the hell of it. If I were to profile this guy, I don't know his real story. I'm just profiling him, right? That's what it sounds like to me, right? But really, of course, if you have any info, feel free to let us know, perhaps in the comments of the videos that we posted. Feel free to check it out. We also posted, I think, dash cam of that. It's pretty dramatic scene, I think. Pretty dramatic, And someone actually asked me, was that Sammy the Buff from Sunset Park? No, it was not Sammy the Buff. Because Sammy the Buff he's probably like 50 years old. He's most likely somebody's grandfather, right? Grandfather. And the story with Sammy is that he has, I believe he has a Ford Explorer, I think. He has private plates. He has lights and sirens. He alleges to be an EMT. It says New York State EMT or paramedic on one sleeve. On the other sleeve, guess what you're gonna have? You're gonna have a patch saying FDNY or NYU or Mount Sinai or Interfaith Hospital or Kingsbrook Jewish Hospital or Brooklyn Hospital, New York Presbyterian Hospital, Celia Care Hospital, Celia Care, Medwood, First Response, Ambulance. Did I miss any? RCA. Did I miss any? Bronx, Lebanon. Right? It's gonna say something on your other sleeve. What does Sammy the Buff, his other patch, what does it say? It's either blank or it's another New York State EMT patch. That's suspect right there. All right, I get it. The 2-year-old's lost. I get it. It is a strange world, you know, and you know what? He's friendly with all the cops. All the cops know him. On some level, it is accepted, and nobody's questioning him about it, right? Nobody's questioning him about it. He apparently, to my knowledge, is still operating, just responding to 911 calls with lights and sirens. You know, you look at this situation recently. What happened with this illegal vehicle with lights and sirens? I think it's gonna bring to light, perhaps, Sammy the Buff. Someone is gonna ask, what is he doing? He's not part of Hadzola. He's not part of any EMS agency. Someone's gonna start questioning him next, if they care to. And we got plenty of videos on this guy. All you gotta do is type Sammy the Buff on YouTube. You'll probably see our videos. And I've got lots of information from, you know, apparently he was fired from the Park Slope Volunteer Ambulance. In fact, his previous plates said Park Slope Chief. He ain't no Park Slope Chief. He was a Park Slope Chief. He got fired, apparently. Adam listed the places where you can buy drugs from the doctor. Yeah, it's called Duane Reade. It's on every corner. You never been through the battery tunnel? Well, let me tell you something. It's a it's the faster way to get into the city, but you do have to pay a toll. You do have to pay the toll. That's one disadvantage, but hey, if you're willing to pay the toll, then you're gonna get to the city faster. But if you want the scenic view of the Brooklyn Bridge, you're not gonna get it. You're gonna get nothing. However, you do get this. Upon arrival, you do get this. You do get the World Trade Center. Guys, you're the NYPD RMP right now, actually. Look at this guy. He's about to hit a pedestrian. Guess not. I guess he made the mistake of taking the road on the right, which takes you to the Whitehall Ferry and FIDA, you know, financial district, etc., etc. But you know where we're going is taking FDR northbound, which is pretty much the east highway of Manhattan, if you will, right? Amazing city, then more traffic. Well, that's what you get. You know, rush hour. Rush hour Friday. Yeah. I think it's bad now. If you want to see how it is at night, especially around the bar areas, Meatpacking, Lower East Side, East Village, probably 9 p.m. and 3 a.m.
Police reported ahead.
Uh-oh. 5-0, yo, 5-0. Thank you, Waze. Yo, son, Waze be snitching. Yo, 5-0. Coming up, yo. How you doing, CJ? Please tell us about yourself. You know, I knew a CJ back when I worked at a pizza shop in Ohio. That was my first restaurant job. You know, he went on, so apparently he got in trouble. I won't say his last name. In fact, I think I forgot his last name. Oh, we got a disabled MTA bus over here. CJ was a guy I worked with at a pizza shop in Ohio growing up. He apparently got in trouble with the feds, the FBI, for doing some kind of cyber something. Not for cybering. Some kind of hacking or something. So, long story short, he got in trouble for it with the FBI. And I think at some point he mentioned that they told him that he was so good, though, that they wanted to hire him once he was done with college or something. How about that, huh? Or was it high school? No, I think it was in college. Actually, I think it was college age. Manhattan Bridge over here, by the way. What are you thinking, Friday or Saturday night or something? FDR traffic, northbound looking pretty good. Southbound sucks. Folks are probably done with work. They're trying to get out of the city right now. We're trying to get in. In fact, we're already in, but you know, trying to go further to Midtown, I guess. Immersive Van Gogh. I want to check that out. I think I missed a shot. Check out that traffic. They're southbound on the FDR. Good luck to you. Interesting, Sammy the Buff. Where's the? Yeah, exactly. You know, no agency patch. If you see him in the streets, ask him who he works for. Right? He's gonna say, I work for nobody down here. I'm Sammy the Buff. I am self-dispatched, self-reliant. I will hop on anybody's ambulances and use their shit to treat your patient until I get kicked off by some EMT that don't know who I am and who I is. That is Sammy the Buff. You heard it right. EMTs have kicked him off their ambulances. Cops have personally told me that when they see him, they tell him to leave. That's probably cops that don't know him like the local cops do, right? Like the precinct cops do. The precinct cops will high-five him and joke around with him. Right? And I know another cop who said that when he asked about Sammy, another higher ranking cop said, forget about him. Sammy, don't worry about him, all right? So rumor is he got some connections in high places. It's just a rumor, though, you know. Just a rumor. Check out this RMP. I wonder where they're going. Well, I'm sure other cities too, that, you know, when you got folks with connections, you know, you can perhaps get away with a little bit more than the average citizen. I mean, I think that it's fair to say that, I mean, anywhere you are, you know? Check it out. A chopper's taking off right now. Pretty cool sight. You guys like helicopters? I love helicopters. Check it out. You don't see that too often because, you know, I think they run more often than the daytime. Get to the chopper. You can take a chopper. You can take a helicopter or a chopper to JFK, I believe. Those Blade choppers. I think it's a $200 ride. Lots of buffering. Well, we're in Manhattan, so probably, yeah. Got a lot of folks using the cell phones around here. And you know, when we get to Central Park, I might restart the stream because I want the phone to be upright on my bicycle. Because, yeah, it's better that way. Manhattan NYPD requesting an ambulance, not sure what for.
That was 1293 Broadway.
Careful. You're making an 18. We don't need to show it, boy.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. You've got problems. You know, I did not hear of him messing up majorly on things. Obviously he probably is an EMT or was an EMT. The problem is, do you want a guy with an alleged uniform, EMT uniform, giving you patient care when he may not be qualified to do so, right? What if he has an expired EMT card? What if he doesn't know the updated medical and trauma protocols, right? These are all things to be concerned about. Who is giving him the authority to operate lights and sirens, responding to 911 calls, right? But hey, the best I can do is make you guys aware about it. And every time I get into this topic, though, I can go all day about it. But you know, if I see him, I told myself I would try to interview him. But you know what? I don't think I really care.
One Charlie.
Other than your amusement, I'm not really, you know, like my primary job is to go to stories and make money from that, right? As well as the live streams and being a YouTuber, all that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not gonna really worry about it. You know, if he happens to be part of the scene, I will no doubt make the whole video title about him, like Sammy the EMS buff. responds to, you know, pedestrian struck or whatever, right? Let him get the positive attention he wants, but no doubt he will also get the negative attention he may not want, right? He wants to be a hero, let's make him a hero.
There's also cool mail
But then
bags,
everyone else is going to be like, well, what's going on with this guy? Who is this mysterious EMS vigilante? I think it's kind of funny almost in some regards. In some
One starts around the 34. Yeah, can you turn to Station House, please?
Or if I see him rolling lights and sirens, I won't hesitate to, you know, record that and say, hey, EMS the buff responding to an emergency. Yes, red and blue lights and sirens with a rumbler. I've seen it myself and I posted it on social media. It's somewhere on Instagram. Feel free to check it out. Just dig deep on the Loud Labs Instagram. It's there. And we get mixed responses like, oh, he's cool, he helps. Or like, LOL, that's Sammy the buff. Oh, Sammy, he helps, he's good help. And then we get other responses like, oh, I kicked him off my ambulance. Or when I see him, I tell him to leave. Stuff like that, you know? So it's either, you know, the cops and EMS firefighters, they either love him or hate him. I don't know. Sounds like some of them can't agree how they feel about him.
South 42.
Updating record 30. Should be confirmed. Same purpose.
In my opinion, if you don't want to work for, you know, FDNY, EMS, I know it's a full-time job. Maybe you don't want to work for a hospital or a private ambulance company, you know, because you got to dedicate. If you're part-time, maybe at least you got to do 2 shifts a week, maybe 3 shifts a week, right? I understand if you don't want to commit yourself, but what you can do is join a volunteer ambulance. You might have to do maybe just 1 shift a week, or maybe 1 4-hour tour a week or whatever. That's not a lot to ask. And, you know, there's plenty of volunteer ambulances to join. You can make a difference. If you're an EMT, or even if you just have a driver's license and you want to drive the ambulance, or maybe you're a buff kind of guy and you just want to dispatch. They're looking for you and they need your help. But apparently this guy, he was volleying, and then it sounds like what happened from who I spoke to, including chiefs of EMS agency, heard something about him getting fired from a volunteer ambulance, Park Slope specifically. So, right, you're looking at somebody, you know, like, and you know, you never know. You know the guy who crashed into the police car? Maybe that guy was rejected from Hadzola, right? Now keep in mind, it's not easy to join Hadzola. They don't play. Depending on the Hadzola you join, you also need to show commitment by being a married man. Yes, you have to be married to join Hadzola EMS, depending on which neighborhood it is, right? Like, I know a guy who lives in Brooklyn. He joined the New Jersey Hadzola. He didn't have to get married, but I think there's certain ones in the strict ones I heard in like Borough Park, Williamsburg, maybe you got to be married to be in the Hadzola, right? I mean, I can understand that. I mean, would you want a single 18-year-old male who has no family running around with lights and sirens on his private vehicle? I don't know. Maybe you got a wife and kids at home. You probably think twice about acting a little crazy with lights and sirens in your vehicle, right? So I can totally understand why they, you know, shows commitment. You got to respect that. There's this also this I think it's Hadzola something worldwide. I forget what it's called. It's in Israel. It's an EMS volunteer group. It doesn't matter, you're Christian, Muslim, Jewish, whatever. everybody can join them, and they operate in Israel. Pretty cool. I think they also respond with motorcycles.
That is one. Affirmative. Response on 5480 and Charlie Sector at 133 Pitt Street.
All right, be quiet, Scanners. I'm tired of hearing you. So like I said, folks, my cousin's in town. I'm gonna pick him up. We're gonna go riding. We're gonna go cycling. And you know, you guys, I probably will be switching the phone from, you know, this way. Oops. Hey, I'm glad it's bringing back memories, you know, for whatever reason you watch. This is why we live stream, you know, everyone has different reasons for watching it. We're gonna go from this to this, right, on the live stream because it just fits better on my bicycle. So it's not the first time I've done it. You guys are used to it. If you have seen my previous cycling live stream, so yeah, it's gonna be this way, and that's why we'll probably end this stream once we get to the park. We're gonna flip it. So. And of course, keep in mind, there will be muted sections, right? Because of conversations. But if you like the visuals of driving in New York City, then stick around. And definitely look up Sammy the Buff. It's on our YouTube channel. Sammy the Buff. Maybe he's gonna go into hiding. Oh yeah, I just saw it. I think that would depend on, you know, what we're doing, right? Yeah, let me get back to you. I know I'm about to ride Central Park right now. Probably be home, I don't know, maybe 10ish. Probably working tonight, or maybe not, or yeah, I'll let you know. Yeah, it is weird to see me in the daylight, right? That's why the live streams when I am awake, it's called Adam's Awake. So you're like, what's Adam doing up awake? Well, here's what I'm doing. You guys are part of my life. There will also be summer travels. You guys gotta be a part of that as well. We're talking epic road trips to the Midwest. Y'all have been here on this channel for the last few years are used to that. So look forward to seeing that this summer, right? I also previously did not post family videos to a certain degree. I think I will be, right? Like if it's me and my son going to the shooting range in the Midwest, why not? I can make that into LLN travel. Come over here at this gun range in Ohio. If you want to check out, you can rent firearms and shoot with your family. I highly recommend it. You know, something like that. And then cut into footage of us shooting, reloading, and yeah. That's how I think I can get away with it. Right? Or like you see I did the the vessel videos and all that. Right, but I need to have like maybe like a travel section of the LLN NYC channel, you know. I think that's how I can get away with it. Because I felt if I like just did, oh hey, here's me and my son shooting in the Midwest. Like what? How is this even related to anything? Well, I think I can play it off as, you know, LLN travel. Almost like it's a different brand within the same brand, almost. Right? Now, I know Scott did some of that too with his family, where he would go live on the LLN channel, and you'd see, you know, his kid in the stroller and him and his family in Times Square, that kind of thing. And, you know, people watch LLN for a lot of different reasons. Some, I'm talking about the LA channel. Maybe they're there to watch Scott's personality, or what Scott's up to, or maybe where he's live streaming, or maybe just to talk to other regular people. And this channel is no different, because it has evolved into what is usually just New York City crimes, fires, and accidents to a lot of people watching, not just because of that, but also because they want to see Adam. They want to see what I'm up to. They want to talk to me. So I guess I take some responsibility for people wanting to watch this channel other than for crimes, fires, and accidents. Yeah, Mom, I'm going to put the phone on my bicycle. Hi, Mom. Mom's watching. Whoa, car crash in the scaffolding. Where's this? Brooklyn Heights, Brooklyn. Oh, that looks serious. Anyway, probably leaving soon. Look at that. Car crash in the scaffolding. Looks like PD's on the scene. Yeah, you know what? This is my first gravel bike, and my previous bike was the wheels were much thinner, right?
Right.
So it was not very comfortable for like potholes, and it also didn't have the disc brakes, which is real nice.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah. Assuring had a nice hybrid bike,
Yep.
which is also thicker wheels.
Crazy.
I'm gonna get this off. I
So
guess
is the hybrid bike the one with the really thick wheels, kind of like
it's thicker wheels, but not as thick as mountain bike. Those are like overkill. Those are for
Okay.
like mountains, off road and stuff. And I think I'm gonna restart the stream because I'm gonna stream like this way. That's like crooked. I don't know. Maybe I will keep it like that. I don't think it's too bad.
So when you say restart the screen, so if you pick up the phone, it doesn't.
So it's this.
Oh, I got you.
I think that's better for.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, I'll be crooked. Just waiting. I don't. Huh? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And this rack is super easy, just like you put it on the tow hitch. Whereas when I had the Ford Fusion, I had to, mount it all weird on this strap setup and everything,
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah. So just on and off. Then it goes into my trunk, and I'm not using it.
Do you need to put it in your trunk right now? Do you need to put it in your trunk right now so they could park this?
I don't think so. I guess I should ask him. But yeah, let me
Yeah,
ask
might be a good idea. I'll hold this.
I'm also gonna find a bike rental place, which I did see. Your mom, Gloria said, "I see you.
Is she really? Are you
Find
serious?
this here's you now."
Oh, that's so funny.
I don't want to reverse it yet because my plate turned due.
Exactly.
I think I got her. You like? Huh? Thank you, man. Gravel bike. Alright, since Gloria wanted to say hi to you. Hi, Mom. Going cycling. See, guys, what do you think? This view is fine? I think this view is fine. I don't think we need to flip the phone, right? So, it's wider. Oh. So that's Central Park.
maire ou capable de devenir maire la vérité c'est la musique de camper puis de dire ah et que tout pas pour l'école la vérité moi-même les acheter les pour imposer ou même
It's just down here. Oh, it's this place. It looks real nice. Park West. Yeah, so right now the audio is on. If you ever have anything, you know, private or personal, just let me know. I'll press mute. You know? Like when we discuss our plans for world domination.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna press. That's a nice SUV too.
Oh yeah, the Dodge.
Durango.
Yep.
I think the Explorer has more value, you know, for money.
I agree.
Like safety features. So yeah, I did my comparison.
And I think the
That looks
Explorer-
sexy.
I think the Fords hold their value better.
Value, you said?
Yeah. For resale.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, my Fusion total.
I didn't know that.
I didn't tell you this. Pretty much, I was on my way to JFK Airport when this speeding 20-something-year-old Mercedes driver
No.
rear-ended me. The whole wheel came off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So then I refused medical. He refused medical. I went to the airport, flew to LA.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
And some
that's
music right
crazy.
now. See, one thing I don't like, guys, is not showing much of the horizon. Yeah. I'll decide later. Trump Tower right there.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, I think he has a few. Or does he
Okay.
have two?
I think he has two.
I think he has three, actually. I know there's another one on First Avenue,
Okay.
and there's the main one on Fifth Avenue.
Now, this isn't the one that he lives on, right? He lives in the one.
He lives on the Fifth Avenue one, yeah. Oh, this is the Trump Hotel,
Oh, okay.
actually. Oh, there we go. Well, I see a lot of bikes available. Yeah, the place that I went to had it's like an indoor place, you know?
Gotcha. Like you said, there's a bunch of places up there.
Yeah.
Look, I'm in New York.
What? Careful.
As I say that, I trip
Like
right there.
that's like a traffic cone or something. Weird.
That's what I get for speaking to.
I wonder what bike they got. Oh, they got a tandem. I think you hook that as like a kid's one.
Right?
Yeah, they got some good, looks like hybrids or something.
Adam, how many hours?
Closing here 7:30. Close at 7:30? Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, till 7:30. 1 hour, okay? 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? I'll put it down. Put it on my... So what do you guys think? I don't know about this crooked view here. I think I should do it like maybe vertical. I mean, right? That's how we did it last time. Because there's no way. Also, when I flip the screen upwards, so yeah, what I think I'm gonna restart the stream with the screen flipped up, and it's gonna be titled Cycling Central Park Live. So we'll see you guys.